Good morning and welcome to Bumblebee Junction.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. There are a lot of things growing on right now. In the background, I hope you can see the June magnolia is blooming, and further back in the background, we have all of the Bradford pears in the front yard. Everybody's got their bloom on. We do have a few things to talk about, and there's a lot going on in the garden, so hold on and we'll get to that footage. Alright, the crocuses have come up and they have done their thing, and my June magnolia is blooming, and how pretty is she? Look around. All of our Bradford pears are blooming, and just kind of go across here, and I hope you can see that, but my apricot trees over there are blooming too. But yeah, well, not only are they blooming, they have leaves. I'll walk up here just a little bit, show you what we got going on. I know the weather has been crazy the last few days, but spring is definitely here. We got a lot going on in the garden, so hold on and we're going to go out and get to that. Okay, over the last few days, we have been planting. You can see these little radishes are coming up like crazy in this bed. And we probably will thin them just a little bit, but also wanted to show you, look, we have spinach up and they are coming up all over the bed. Yeah. Early fresh spinach and radishes. But look too. These are the cabbage. They are all doing really, really well. They have so much new growth on them. Absolutely tickled. These are the broccoli, and you can tell they have grown quite a bit. Yeah. Do have one little guy there, but he will catch up. That is all the broccoli. My shadow, I'm sorry. All the cabbage. Yeah, absolutely tickled because it's spring. Hold on, I have plenty more to show you. Okay, this is the bed that we normally have the Chubb's tomatoes in, because they have like literally volunteered to take over this bed. That is the garlic. There are the chickens, but there are little tiny tomatoes coming up everywhere in here. And we did plant I don't know if you remember, but we did have the zombie onions, and I planted them around the edge. Oh, and there's a weed, and we gotta take that out, so we'll go ahead and take him out, because there are little tiny baby tomatoes right there, and don't want to disturb them. But there are tomatoes coming up everywhere in here. And we do have a little bit of colder weather coming in a few days, but it's really easy to cover this bed. That is the garlic, and I'll get down here to show you just how big they are. They are the length, at least, of my forearm, and they are just growing like crazy. all of the sunshine, all of the rain. Oh, you can just smell the garlic. Sorry for the truck noise in the background, but come over here and look back over the garlic. Yeah, they are growing like crazy. But right next to the garlic, we have the onions. Now these are the onions that I planted, and they're actually starting to green up. We did get an awful lot of rain and storms last night, which makes everything a little bit soggy, but you can tell the grass is growing again. And actually, to be honest, it is going to rain again for a couple of days, and I'm not sure that I can get out here and do anything about the grass for a day or two. So might have to just deal with it. But look, these are the peas, and they are all up like crazy. They have their first big beautiful leaves on them, and I am absolutely tickled about that. I'm going to admit, one of the favorite things I love to eat fresh out of a garden are peas, and they are up and looking absolutely gorgeous. But this isn't the only bed. We're going to jump over here, and you got to kind of mind the weeds because it's a little early in the season, but these guys are all up too. This is our second bed. Yeah, how pretty is that? Absolutely love fresh new green growth so early in the season. And now we are over here in the bed where Mark put in the red onions, and they are greening up. Now when you get these, they are a little bit dry and a little bit wanting, but we went ahead and we gave them all kinds of nice nutrition to get up, and it has rained, and oh wow, look at this one. He's really going for broke. Absolutely tickled to have all of these onions coming up and looking good. You know, Mother Nature can't water quite the way that I do, and we have had an awful lot of rain. But grateful for that. Have a few more things to look at, so hold on, and I'll be right back. Alright, we are back here behind the chicken coops, and you're going to kind of have to forgive me a little bit for the grass that needs mowed. It is too wet to mow right now. We did have horrible thunderstorms that came through yesterday. This is where the creek is right now, looking down towards the bridge. But we were one of the lucky ones, and although the creek did come up and it breached its banks just a little bit, we did not flood. We're going to walk down here, and you can see it did come up. But there are so many people that went through tornadoes and everything that absolutely heartbreaking, and our hearts and our prayers go out with them. Now you might remember that big log, and the water didn't go down enough for us to come out and remove it, but on the other hand, the water did not come up enough to wash it out. It's only just kind of held on right there. But might pause here for just a second, but you listen to the water. It is a very refreshing sound of spring. And we do have a little bit more that we got to clean off. Now, we have had to clean this off a couple of times, but it's all good because it does it every spring. But I'm going to show you down the line here. All of the daffodils that Mark bought me are blooming. Now you might see that there's 2 lines of them because when I came down here with the new daffodils, I wanted to make sure that I wasn't planting over the old ones. So we did come in just a little bit, but yeah, they are all the way down the length of this creek. And Mark can help me out from side to side on, I don't really know exactly how far it is, but we do have 7 1/4 acres, and it does go back 5 acres behind here. There is a bit of debris, and you can hear the water rushing back there, but it is spring. And yeah, we have so many pretty flowers blooming. You can go ahead and look across here. You can see all the trees. But, okay, get my finger up here. The yellow ones are forsythias. Those are pear trees. That right there is if I remember right, is a peach tree. We have plum trees right there. But that is an awful lot blooming, and we are grateful for it. So hold on, and I'll be right back. Alright, going to stop in here and show you real quick. We do have a little bit of beaver damage, but I did wire these trees up about 2 feet, and he's a little bit taller. He did take this one out, but it's about the only one that he did take out for this year. Most of the trees out here are a little bit too thick for him to chew through, but we will deal with the beaver on our own time. And we are actually going to walk over here. Sorry, I'm short, so we gotta look down to the ground. But look, I am in tennis shoes. You can see my pretty pink socks. It is still really squishy out here. There's a lot of water. But look, now there are a few weeds to get out of here, but these are the 3 peonies that Mark bought me because I absolutely wanted them, and they look gorgeous. There's 1, 2, and 3. Now this one came up a little bit late, but is doing fabulous. Do have to get out here and get some mowing and some trimming done, but they're so pretty, and I'm just so happy. So hold on, and I'll be right back. Alright, we are looking down. Well, not down. We are looking up because these trees are really tall. These are the trees in our orchard. Sorry if I just blinded you in the sun. Yeah, those are our peach and nectarine trees that are blooming like crazy. Hopefully we won't end up with a terrible frost this year that will freeze them out, but that is a sure sign of spring. I'm absolutely happy for it. The bees, I don't know if you can, I'll hold still for a second. Maybe you can see the bees flying around. They are absolutely busy and we are happy. Oh, there's some over there. We're absolutely happy to be feeding them first thing, because bees are our pollinators and they are an absolute necessity for the things that we do. Alright, this actually is a plum tree. And she is covered in blooms. We're definitely going to have to come out and thin these, but how gorgeous is that? I am so tickled. I'm just absolutely happy that spring is here. That right there is a nectarine tree, and those are our pear trees. Now, this one right here with that little chewed off branch is an apple tree, and not happy about that. The beavers tend to like apple trees, but they do not mess with our pear trees, and we have 4 of them completely in bloom. Yeah, I think Mark is probably going to have to lift me up with his tractor in the bucket to get the pears off of that tree. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait. Alright, we are out here where Mark already went through and tilled this garden up. This is the corn garden, and he already tilled it up once. Now you have to do it about 2 or 3 times. You can see the forsythias right there on the fence. They're absolutely loaded with blooms and need trimmed, but I'm excited to get some corn in the ground. It is a little bit early, but I'm ready. Alright, we are looking back here behind the chicken coops, willow trees, and come in here and look at the ground. Don't mind my shadow. Actually, all of the crocuses have already come up and bloomed, and we have been through here with a tractor, but it is time to mow this a little bit. The willow trees. Oh, I'm a little too short. Sorry. Let me show you the blooms. I tried to reach up and grab one, but it is definitely spring here, and I am absolutely tickled. But I should probably go ahead and get on out of here. There's more storms coming in tomorrow, so hold on and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's all the footage that I have for today. It is an absolutely beautiful spring day. It's, I don't know, probably about 72 degrees, but we did have torrential thunderstorms and rain and everything last night, and our hearts go out to everybody affected by the tornadoes. We were up all night watching the creek, and thankfully we are safe, and a lot of the storms broke up before they got to us, but our hearts and our prayers are going out to everybody affected by the tornadoes. I don't even, yeah. it's heartbreaking, and I don't even know how to say anything. So I'm just going to say that our thoughts and our prayers are with you, and I hope that all of our viewers have you in our hearts too. But it is a wonderfully beautiful, sunny spring day, and we are expecting more storms tomorrow. So yeah, I know spring has come a bit early, and it has kind of come on with a bit of a vengeance, but we're here. We are thinking of you, and yeah, hoping for the best. But anyway, gotta get on with the video. Can't get emotional here. We do have a little bit of wind, but I'm sorry. Just kind of thinking about everything that happened last night. It was a bit of a crazy night and a crazy day for us too. So, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to ring that little bell. It'll let you know we've got something else wonderful growing on in the garden. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, anything at all in your mind, please leave them in the little box below. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. It is a little bit windy, so probably should put my hair up in a tail, but yeah. Don't forget we love you, and we'll see you in the next one.